We have reached the part of the podcast and we talk some NASCAR. And who better to come on than Brandon, a.k.a. Boston Boy 83. Brandon, how you doing today, my man?
Doing good, buddy. How about yourself?
Hot as fuck the last 2 days here, sweating my fucking balls off. But you know what? It's cool here. I have a little reprieve.
The weather is kind of, I feel, reacting to our heater right now with 4 straight wins in a row. So,
yeah, last week you hit. Oh my god, I'm spacing on who you had, dude.
Hamlin.
You had Hamlin 5-1. I had Buescher plus 125. Top 10, able to get both home, which was absolutely phenomenal. Looking to keep it going. Would you say 4 in a row, 5 out of the last 6?
Yep, 4 in a row, 5 out of the last 6.
So we're looking to keep it going. We each have 3 bets. Let's jump right into it. Bet number 1, my friend. Tell us who you like.
Ryan Blaney. He had the opportunity to win last year on an overtime start. He inherited the lead just to have it taken away by Kyle Larson. There's a little bit of controversy there. Penske, always good at Indy. You can't hide that. They do a lot of IndyCar racing there as well, and they're successful there. So I'm looking for the Penske team to definitely have the motor in the car that they need. And Blaney's always in contention for this race. So 750-1, Ryan Blaney.
My next one, I am going to Mr. Tyler Reddick plus basically 10-1. Too good to pass up. Track type performance. If you look at 2.5 ovals like Indy, Reddick has the 3rd best average finish among active drivers. That's big on a track like this. Consistently take out the rough result at Pocono last race. 7 out of his last 8. Here, he's been in the top 8 every single time. Any success, he finished 2nd here last year, led the most laps. That's not a fluke. That tells me he has a great setup. Team strength, when you look at the 23XL Racing, a team that has been right there this season. Reddick 5th in points without even winning a race yet. That shows he's in consistent form. Also, he hasn't run a race yet. That means he needs to lock in that win. This is a great chance for him to get it done before the playoffs. 10-1 is long for a guy who's consistently running up front, nearly won this exact race last year. This is just massive upside. Too good to pass up. Give me Tyler Reddick here. 10-1. Next bet, my friend. Where are you looking?
I'm going to start rolling into the guys that are right on the cut line. We're talking Buescher, 4 points above the cut line in 15th place, 14-1. He has shown speed all year. We talked about it for the last few weeks. RFK has shown speed. Buescher's going to be a guy that has to have a top finish, so I see him contending for a win. No track history, nothing about anything with this track and with Buescher. I'm just looking at what the team's going to be pushing. It's going to be to get a win. He has been in contention for wins, and again, RFK has shown a lot of speed. So Buescher 14-1.
My next one, look, I love these top 10 props. I'm always going to try to hammer one of these out. I'm taking Bubba Wallace plus 125 top 10 finish. Now, this is more of a value play, not a win, just to finish top 10. I love the number plus 125. When you look at the track history, Bubba's been awesome at Indy, 5th last year. Before that, when we date back to the mid-teens, he was 3rd and 9th. That's 3 straight top 10s at this track type. When we look at the track type stats on overalls like this, he's got the 9th best average finish. He's hit 8 top 10s in his last 9 races at this track type. Motivation, he's right in the playoff bubble. He needs a good result here. Guys in the spot usually show up hungry, usually put themselves in a position to win and get as many points as possible. I met the 23XL team, same as Reddick. They have the speed, solid pit stops. Their cars have always been dialed in here, especially at Indy. The number plus 125 gives us implied odds around 44% for a guy who's hit 3 top 10s in a row here. That's value. I'll take Bubba Wallace here. Top 10 finish plus 125. Next bet, my friend.
Going back to a guy that hasn't won yet. Alex Bowman. Again, he had a top 3 last week. He is down at the cut line. His contract is through 2026, but there's major concern that Hendricks would replace him if he doesn't start performing. So he's got pressure on him there. Hendricks, all the other cars are in the playoffs. What a better way to put your main focus on Bowman to get a win, to have all 4 Hendricks cars in the playoffs. He's got the speed. He's been consistent. He's been finishing top 3, top 5. He's there. Again, I'm not going to go off a track history for him at Indy. I don't even know what it is. I'm just looking for a trend that we're seeing now, guys at the cut line. And to get a guy like Bowman in a Hendricks car at 35-1, we seem to get into this with Bowman, Erik, almost every year. Towards the end, last 9, 10, 7 races, the man pulls out a victory and gets into the playoffs. I can't steer away from 35-1.
I love it. Love it. My last bet, I'm going to your mom's absolute favorite. Give me Christopher Bell here, 12-1. Last and certainly not least, solid resume at Indy. Only 2 starts at the Indy Oval, but he's averaging an 8th place finish. Came home 4th last race. Current form, 3 wins, 12 top 10s, 8 top 5s. The guy's in the mix every single week. He's with Joe Gibbs Racing, one of the best teams in the garage, and they have a ton of success here historically. Versatility, he's won at the Mile Oval, a drafting track, a road course this year. Indy throws a little bit of everything at you, and Bell has shown he is adverse to handle any situation inside the car. The price, 12-1, on a guy with a good track record, his team, his recent form. That's a bet I'm going to make every single time. And then if we can make Brando's mama happy with that win, I'm all about it too. So I'm going to take Christopher Bell here at 12-1. Brandon, what is going on, man? Dude, trying to hit another winner, dude. I guess the big question for you, I want to ask you. Now, this is just completely off the subject. You don't know how to ask this for you. MLB trade deadline is next week.
Yep.
You're an avid Boston Red Sox fan. Are the Red Sox going to look to trade some of their players, hold tight, or be buyers?
I don't trust ownership at all. I haven't for years, actually. I feel that ownership is more concerned about Liverpool, the soccer team, and putting the money there. They do this year after year where they kind of stay in contention to where they can still fill the seats throughout the year. Whether the team's good or bad, the seats will get filled because it is Fenway Park. If you're in the Boston area and grab a ticket, you want to go to Fenway, is what it is. So I'm going to say there will be nothing big. I could see us getting rid of Duran, which I don't want to do because I'm a huge fan of him. But I'd love to see us make a couple moves. I do think it will put us in contention. Had a nice comeback win against the Phillies, down 5-1 the other night. So it shows that you can compete with those teams. We're now in LA.
I had your boys that night, dude. I had a very strong-worded, dick-headed text to send that to you if they would have lost that game.
I don't want to talk about that night. I had a real heavy 16 parlay. I had the Rays over the White Sox. The Rays give up 6 runs in the 8th. They lose. Parlay was shot after the Sox came back. But I like what they're doing. It does remind me of the 2018 team. That's just really gritty, young, wasn't supposed to really do anything. But we did lose a series against the Cubs. We did just lose a series against the Phillies. Now we're in LA. Those are 3 major teams in the MLB that everybody's like, 10-game win streak. Let's be honest, Sox weren't really playing many teams above 500 at that time. So now you're seeing what they can do. I needed to see a series win here in LA to see if they're really going to do something at the trade deadline, because if they lose 3 series in a row, I see them not making moves.
I mean, I'm looking at it right now. In the last wild card spot, a game and a half up on the Rays, and they are 6.5 back of the Toronto Blue Jays, where if you read the article on Etoft21sports.com, you would be sitting on the Toronto Blue Jays 15-1 to win the AL East. So, I'm just saying. Also, another shameless plug, Diamond Bets live every Friday night, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Dan and myself handing out MLB winners. But that's just a shameless plug. Brandon, I appreciate your time. Thank you for coming on. Let's look to keep this money train going. Why don't you tell everyone where they can find you on social media and when you are going to start racing again on Twitch?
Boston Boy 83, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. The sim is up. It's calibrated. Ran a couple races. Still in the midst of moving. So once all that settles down, then hopefully get you guys on the stream soon. But I'll definitely let you know.
Make sure to give this man a follow. We will be back next week. Best of luck in your bets, and we'll talk soon, my man.
See you guys.